Hey, Rick Teska, Senior Market Solutions. I wanted to talk a little about Medicare today, Medicare supplements. Which plan is best? Plan F or Plan G? We'll kind of go through that a little bit, but understand comparing your plans, whatever plan you're on today, it could save you up to 30% on your Medicare supplement. But two things that you need to know when comparing your plan. So two real good tips. One, the first one that's real important, once you have an understanding of this, it really makes this process a whole lot simpler. But the first tip is making sure that you understand out of the Medicare and You book that everybody gets sent out. If you turn to page 81, this is real important. And I'll read this right out of the book. It talks about every Medigap policy must follow federal and state laws designed to protect you and must clearly identify itself as a Medicare supplement. Here's the key. Insurance companies can only sell a standardized policy identified by letters A through N. All policies offer the same basic benefits. So what that's telling you, if you have a current Medicare supplement, if it has one of those letters, plan A through N, if you look at another plan, as long as you look and follow that letter code system, you are not going to lose coverage. And it really gives you a real good idea that all plans are treated equally. So that's something, again, like I say, right out of the Medicare and You book. Real simple. Again, page 81 makes it real clear that how these plans are treated, and they are all the same. The second tip that I have is to follow up on that, and really is take a look at this chart and go into a little more detail on what plan is the best, in my opinion. We'll look at the chart here, and as you can see in the chart that's displayed here, that shows plan A through N, just like I mentioned. And the two most popular plans that we see, and we work with customers on a daily basis reviewing their Medicare plan, are in the middle. And that is Plan F and Plan G. Plan F has been long-standing, and that's been the go-to, if you will, policy. As you can see from the chart that goes all the way down through the list of things that it covers. And that Plan F is the most comprehensive Medicare supplement you can buy. Because that covers everything that a Medicare supplement has to offer. So like I say, that's been the long-standing policy that's been going on. We're seeing a lot of interest in the Plan G, which is just to the right of that. And really the only difference between the two are with the Plan G, you would have to pay the Medicare Part B deductible. And that deductible for 2018 is $183. So that's really your only out-of-pocket. So folks that are on a Plan F and they're overpaying on that and want to look at other options, in my opinion, the Plan G is a great alternative for two reasons. The Plan G offers a lower monthly premium, of course. But when you add a deductible onto a plan, even when it's a minimum deductible of $183, that brings your cost down initially, not only now, but to the insurance company, it's going to have less claims. When you don't have a first dollar coverage plan, we're seeing lower increases on those plans than we are, for example, with the Plan F. So that's the first reason that I feel the Plan G is a better alternative. Secondly, by 2020, so within a year and a half, all of the Plan Fs are going to go away, and really Plan G is going to take its place. So that's something that Congress passed legislation that no company will be able to offer Plan F beginning in 2020. So with that in mind, we're talking about the Plan G a lot. just because what we've seen with insurance companies in the past, once they stop writing a particular plan, for example, when they stop writing the Plan F, I would anticipate that that those rates are going to increase substantially on any existing Plan F that's out there beyond 2020, because it's going to be a closed group, and typically the closed group plans go up substantially after that date kind of sunsets. So all the more to look at a Plan G, not only for the value now, but anticipation for what's happening in 2020. So we're seeing, again, a lot of interest in the Plan G, so that's why I feel it's a good thing to look at, and in my opinion, one of the best plans that you can take a look at today. And when you compare the plan, I talked about before, even whether you go with the F or the G, by simply comparing your plan, I mean, you can possibly save up to 30% on your existing rate. I jotted down a few examples of customers that we just worked with in the last couple weeks. These are sample cases where people that we worked with had an existing plan, reached out to us through a website or some type of ad that we were running, whether it's through Facebook, YouTube, any of those other sources that we use. Here's a couple that in Wisconsin, they were paying $561 a month. We got their premium down to $293. So that saved them a total of $268 a month. Here was a couple in Wyoming. They were paying $400 a month. We got their premium monthly rate down to $244. It saved them $156 a month. Here was an individual, James, who just worked with not too long ago. He was paying $300 a month just for himself. We got his monthly rate down to $170. So that saved him $130 a month. Here was a couple that I personally worked with, Neil and Nadine in North Dakota. They were paying $560 a month for the two of them. We got them the same plan, got their rate down to $293 a month, saved them $267 a month. I mean, that's a huge savings. When you start adding that back into their income, that's cash that's freed up to them immediately. They were ecstatic. And here was another individual in Arkansas. He was paying $226 a month, got his rate down to $159, saved him $67 a month. Or Carol in Nebraska, who I worked with, she was paying $251, got her rate down to $144, so it saved her a little over $100 a month. So again, those are the kind of savings that we're realizing for folks. And again, like I say, that's instant cash that's put back in their pocket or their budget that they can add right back in automatically. So simply by comparing your plan, you can see some of these benefits that some of these folks are realizing instantly. So I would encourage you to take a look, whether it's through our website, YouTube, any of our sources that we have out there, our tools, and we'd be more than happy to compare your plan. You can find us at seniormarketsolutions.com. We have a YouTube channel, Senior Market Solutions, or reach out to us by phone, 1-800-784-8969.